the second, the third touch,
Niggas ain't loyal.
Clock D's, bar trees, out of drop V. Rep Detroit every time I'm in front of a camera. Clock G's, bar trees, out of drop V. Better bust up and get this money.
Business fans, what's the deal? It's your boy. I know it's been a while. It's been a long time since we talked some Pistons. Yes, I know. But you know, now is the perfect opportunity and the perfect time to to discuss this team, man, and this roster and what we get ready to endure this season. Detroit Pistons preseason starts tomorrow night, Wednesday night, against the Oklahoma City Thunder. Also Friday against the San Antonio Spurs at 8:30 Eastern. So definitely will be partaking in both of those and doing reviews for those two. But I can't explain how excited I am to watch this roster, man, unfold, and the coaching of Dwayne Casey, man, to see how he bring everything together. Watched the open practice the other day. That was fun to watch. First half of that was really fun to watch. Kind of slowed down in the second half. So, but the first half, Andre came out immediately. Shot 15 footers, shot a couple of threes. It was knocking them down. So that was also fun to watch. The crowd went absolutely crazy when he shot his first three-pointer and it went right through. So Blake Griffin looked lean and healthy, and Reggie Jackson looked healthy. He darted down the basketball court, man. He is fast again, and he can cut. He can cut again, man. That's most important because he could not do that last year. So I'm definitely looking forward to him. He's the key for the Pistons to be that level where I believe they can be, which is top four. But health is, of course, the biggest part. Blake Griffin, best summer he ever had, didn't have to nurse an injury. He continuously talks about that. So was able to just work on his body and get healthy and work on his game. So that's definitely a plus. We may be seeing a different Blake Griffin than the Clippers got to see. So we'll see what happens with that situation. I think him and Andre Drummond are going to be a dominant force in the East. But with the addition of Reggie Jackson and Glenn Robinson III, man, he looked good. He looked good. Like I said, it is practice, so take that with a grain of salt. But as a player, as you know, watching him shoot, he shot the ball so well, man. He looked so comfortable. Of course, he was at Michigan. He was at home, so I think he's going to be an excellent addition for the number 3 spot for our roster, man. 3-and-D guy, super athletic. We're talking about a dunk contest champion. We have 2 dunk contest champions and 1 contested, all on the same team. So it's gonna be fun this season. I'm looking forward to some alley-oops and some explosive dunks. So I'm definitely I'm on board with that. With that being said, though, other guys, who are out there, they look pretty well. Ish Smith also been working on his 3-point shot furiously, and he was able to knock a few down. So that's also encouraging to see, because that's his biggest knock. Ish Smith's biggest knock is his ability to shoot the basketball, man. He could be next level if he can shoot the basketball. And, as he tightened up a little bit as a defender. But it's a stepping stone, so we'll see with that situation. As far as other things in Pistons, well, it's videos floating around on Twitter. Of course, I know probably whoever has Twitter seen it. If you have Snapchat, you've seen the video with Reggie Bullock and Andre Drummond going 3-point shot for at least a minute straight. That was also floating around, so that's been a big thing going around as far as the Piston community. So like I said, I'm looking forward to see what we can do this season. Dwayne Casey, hopefully he does a hell of a job. He has the track record. Let's see if he can do it with this franchise and with this roster, man. As far as the roster that we have, I want to see this roster going forward. I don't want to see any trades or nothing. I want to even hear about that right now. I just want to see what he can do with this roster. People don't understand how much of a problem Stan Van Gundy was for this roster. I know y'all seen some of the media day interviews, and it's well known now that Stan Van Gundy was holding his team back entirely. multiple players have been talking about how Stan Van Gundy has been holding him back, including Andre Drummond. And we seen it on the court. We all seen it. We went through the agony. After every game, we was barking about it, taking guys out after they do one thing wrong and not allowing people to, expand their game to their full potential, especially Andre Drummond and Stanley Johnson. So working with Dwayne Casey, I'm definitely looking forward to these young players to see them develop, because he does not hold players back. He's the total opposite. So I think he can get the full potential out of this roster. And I'm looking forward to players that didn't have a successful season to have one, like Langston Galloway, Jon Leuer. A lot of people, Luer's trash.
In the right direction. Since a 25
1 second.
into his NBA coaching career, Brad Stevens Celtics have managed to improve the.
Yeah, I had to cut the clip right there because my cable just came back on Comcast Xfinity. The service was down for the last couple of hours. They was doing some maintenance, so it just popped back up. That's why my TV just did that. So, but as I was saying, Langston Galloway, Jon Leuer, I know a lot of people say he's trash. Yeah, he had a trash season. Came back from that accident, wasn't the same with that ankle injury. The same as Reggie Jackson with his ankle injury. But Jon Leuer was a fine player before he came to Stan Van Gundy. And I'm looking forward to him returning to that. We all know the effect that this man had on these guys. So Langston Galloway was playing well when Stan Van Gundy went and got him. But due to Stan Van Gundy and his bonehead decisions, trying to make Langston Galloway play point guard, stuff like that, man, it's unbelievable what he was doing with this roster, man. I try not to, bash it as much, but, now that it's over with, hey, I can just let it fly, man. Stan Van Gundy was an absolute bonehead as a coach. He was the most 1995 type of coach I ever seen in my life, man. He was still stuck back in the early 90s, man. This game has changed. You have to adapt. So, with that being said, I'm looking forward to Dwayne Casey and his coaching staff to do what they can do, man. They've brought some brilliant minds over here, so let's see if we can put it together. Also, the addition of bringing back Arnie Kander as far as the health situation goes. So, like I said, Reggie Jackson looked better than he did up under Stan Van Gundy and his staff. And, so I'm definitely looking forward to that, man. As far as other teams go, LeBron James and Showtime Lakers, like I said, the passing was great. Brandon Ingram continues to improve into that Kevin Durant type model guy, tall, lanky, skinny, but can do things like a guard. So Rondo looked well as well. So also seeing Kawhi Leonard with the Raptors looked kind of funny. Watch him obviously, but how he's going to fit in that system, how him and Kyle Lowry is going to gel and mesh, I don't know. Looked kind of weird yesterday, but like I said, it's the first game in the preseason, so we'll see. That's a wait and see type of situation as well. Let's see what this coach can do with the roster since they got rid of Dwayne Casey. So thank you. Also seeing DeMar DeRozan with the Spurs. He did a few things here and there, but the Spurs, they just don't have enough. Will they make the playoffs? Who knows? I honestly believe they will because it's the Spurs. Maybe I'm just guilty because of that, but it'll be kind of hard to see them not making the playoffs. Will they make some moves? I don't know. Does anybody want to play with Greg Popovich? Now, I don't know. We'll see with that situation. So, also got to watch some Philly, some 76 or so. I've been watching a lot of basketball. A lot of teams have been started already. It's just dreadful waiting for our team to finally start. So tomorrow is the day. Definitely will be doing my review after the game. And on my Twitter page, I will be trying to post links and stuff like that and give people little tips on where to watch it. Every year I get some guys that give me info and links, sites to watch it on and stuff like that. So I don't currently have League Pass right now. I can't afford League Pass. So hopefully before the season I can pull a few strings and get it. But right now I don't have a League Pass. This is the first year I didn't have it going into the season. So with that being said, I will be putting some links out there, trying to get some people some info so they'll be able to tune in and watch this team as well. So that's pretty much it, man. That's all I got for y'all. Make sure that y'all comment on this video. Let me know what y'all looking forward to. Smash that like button, man. If you're a newcomer, go ahead and subscribe to your boy channel. If you like Detroit Pistons basketball, if you're a Detroit Pistons fan, or even if you're not, if somebody just wants to know about the team, click that subscribe button. I'll give you everything you need to know. So, with that being said, everybody have a blessed night out there. It's your boy.